Alright everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today we'll be showing off the transforming Goku. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new for more content, as well as that notifications so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. That being said, speaking of upload, sorry for a little bit later upload today than normal, because normally I would have had this out a few hours ago. Really busy time for me, obviously, and I imagine it's really busy for a lot of you guys too. But that being said, let's go into a brief breakdown on what Goku does and kind of explain what we're doing here. So I wanted a little bit of diversity. He could be ran on a bunch of different teams, so I just chose to run him on SS3. No real reason behind it. You can get the same output from him or better output from him depending on other team options you might potentially take. But that being said, let's go ahead and go into a brief breakdown for this guy. So, leader skill will be 3 key 170% to Otherworld Warriors category, or Super Saiyan 3 category, 3 key and 150% across the board. His super attack raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Passive skill is 100% attack and defense at the start of the turn, and an additional 60% defense boost, up to 60% to be more specific. The more HP remaining, the greater the defense boost, and an additional attack boost by up to another 60%. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. Attack and defense plus 30% when performing a super attack if 3 or more key is collected. Key spheres specifically are collected. And then he transforms when the conditions are met, which is just transforming after the 3rd turn if there is an enemy with 80% or more HP. You see the links in the categories. Like I said, there's a ton of categories. Post-transformation, he greatly raises attack on super. Passive skill does transfer into 120% of the start of the turn, and an additional 77% defense boost. The more HP remaining, the greater the defense, and up to an additional 77% attack boost. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. Also, he gains a 33% chance to dodge the enemy's attacks and a 33% attack and defense boost if he got 3 or more key spheres. Also, if he gets 6 or more key spheres, he's able to do super effective damage to all enemies, types effective against all enemies, which is the Gogeta mechanic. He's pretty freaking good, man. So overall, though, I want to show that off here. Again, we are using Super Saiyan 3. Desired rotation will be him alongside the Goku that's in the front spot, actually. I do need to transform him, so we'll see what we can do. So I actually did a test run. Transformations are, it's not super bad, but 80% is probably a higher threshold than I think a lot of people realize. And what I mean by that is it took me until I got all the way to Blue Goku on this event until I transformed. And, you know, I was using a different team, but it wasn't like I was just pushing through super quickly or slowly. It took me a good number of turns, at least like 12 turns, I think, to get my first transformation. Because what kept happening was by the time the Goku showed up on his turn, the previous turn did too much damage, right? So, like, for example, what's going to happen here is if I let this setup beat this guy, right, we'll start off the next round, and it'll work out just fine. But what happened with the Goku previously was he was on this 2nd turn, and the 2nd turn unit defeated the boss. Then the 3rd turn unit showed up, and then it kept winding up where Goku was beating the enemy, and his enemy was showing up where he had too much damage done, pretty much. So it wound up taking forever to get it done, long story short. You have to be very specific with that. So I'm going to go out of my way, actually, to avoid getting a super if it's even possible. It's, like, not possible. Who's the one, then? Freaking Gohan with his key support, man. Yeah, the Gohan's too potent here. Too potent. But it's the difference between multiple or, like, 1. No, it's still multiple, huh? No, it's 1. Okay. I have to float Bardock. But yeah, again, to explain what was happening there was the Goku, every time he showed up, the enemy was already below 80% HP. Even if I beat the enemy, and obviously you move on to the next phase, the enemy, by the time Goku showed up, was already too low on HP for him to transform, and he probably would wind up beating him at that point because the enemy was already too low. So it was just kind of weird how that worked. It was pretty coincidental. But yeah. Okay. Oh, no, I was overthinking. I did this backwards. I was supposed to win there. Otherwise, I'm going to wind up in the same exact scenario I was just talking about how I don't want to be in. I was supposed to win there. I was too busy explaining it that I threw myself off. So I'm going to try to avoid one more time through. Sorry for the gymnastics. I was a mental brain fart. But you know what? It's not so bad because it'll allow me to set up the rotations even better. After this turn, I think they'll fully be established how I want them to be. I just need no crits, no additional supers, and I'm fine this turn. Yeah, I was supposed to win last turn. Okay, cool. So far, so good. And, oh, that's why I spoke too soon. Okay. Oh, he didn't? Okay, cool. Good job. Bravo. Yeah, okay, now I don't have to worry about, like, who's where or anything like that. Nothing really matters. I can just kind of do what I want to do, which is float that Goku, or Gohan, excuse me. This Goku can get this. Bardock can get that. And I'm not going to get those because I don't want to heal so much. I do want to at least get an opportunity. Maybe next turn I take enough damage to dip low enough to where we do get the Bardock passives kicking in sooner than later. All right, so now we're immediately transformed. And again, it took me until Blue Goku, so I'm not kidding, man. Just on the way that it broke down, it just was weird in my initial playthrough. But we get this man instantly. And so far, so good. So I'm going to put that Bardock in the front spot. Try to avoid same color orbs for the most part. I guess I'm not really going to this turn. Because I want to get this Goku with all the orbs possible. So we're getting 6 here. Which, again, 6 orbs is Goku at his pinnacle, pretty much. So that's going to be really good for Goku overall. When he gets to 6 orbs, he gets the additional attack boost and then also type effective. So he's going to hit really hard there. Okay. All right. 23K. We even take a super. That's perfect. I want the Bardock to take some damage. I'm not really going to go all the way through the event. I'm not really in the interest of like trying to beat the entirety of the event. I've beaten it dozens of times in videos. I just want to show this Goku. That's it. So I have taken enough damage. Excellent. 3 million. If Goku ever gets an additional super, by the way, his numbers obviously do stack even better. His offense just looks so much better afterwards. That attack stack gets really high. So anyways, no additional super, but that's fine though. Everything is pretty much lined up how I want now. Excellent. I'll float you this time around, actually. And I'll just take this turn. And let this Goku beat this. You can get that. And I'll get this one red. And boom. There we go. So everything's lined up. We'll have Bardock. We'll have Gohan. And Goku will have his most powerful turn, assuming I can get the full set of orbs that I need. So hopefully that works out pretty well for me. Oh, yeah, I definitely can because Gohan. Right? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Excellent. Great job, Gohan. So the only thing we're missing here is Kamehameha pretty much. That's pretty much it. But we don't really need that. All right. And in terms of Goku's boost, just to reiterate, I'm in the middle, close to 50%. So he's going to have a blend of both, right? He does have a lot of support in terms of both of those other 2 units on the rotation. But again, the more HP remaining, the greater the defense, but less HP means the greater the attack increase. So he's going to be very powerful here overall. And again, the stats are 154,000 defense. Here we go. We're getting 6 orbs. And again, you have to get 6 orbs. Specifically, it's not 6 key. You have to get specifically the orbs, right? So anyways, we shouldn't have to heal or anything like that. These guys should be able to beat this. That attack should be through the roof, man. I want him to, like, super and then additional. 4.3. Okay, that is how you feel, man. Man, I'm sure. Oh, 4.7. I'm sure this guy can get over 5 million. I'm pretty positive he can get over 5 million. With that Gohan on rotation, too, I'm pretty positive this Goku can get over 5 million. You might have to do some real gymnastics, but you can get there for sure. That guy is. Okay. That's him at his absolute peak. So how do we start to take some of that away from him? Let's start to kind of line that up properly. That's part of the reason why some of these units are also here to, again, take some of that away from him. Next turn, I'll have Bardock, and I'll have SS3 Goku. So actually what we'll do here is we'll eliminate the Bardock support next turn by pretty much healing, and I'm assuming we won't take enough damage to where it actually obviously knocks us below the threshold again. But yeah, we'll eliminate the Bardock support now. See Goku with just the SS3 Goku support, and obviously the good links from there. And we'll see what he can do. Okay, the Super Tank STR Goku. That guy is really good defensively. Okay, not taking any damage. Bardock will get the opportunity to super here, of course, which means he won't take any damage afterwards. And the only one that's kind of a liability, I guess, is that Goku in the last spot, but I don't think he'll take much. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine because we do also have the item up, so we should be fine. I shouldn't dip below 70%. Oh, and by the way, we didn't have Supreme Power, but like Supreme Power is like irrelevant. It's literally irrelevant. Is that it? Is it just Supreme Power we didn't have? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, and Kamehameha, like those are irrelevant things, man. All right, so again, this time around he has access to Kamehameha, funnily enough. And he has a 33% support from this guy, but he does not have any support from Bardock. So it's not really, he doesn't need to link with Bardock whatsoever. What I'll do though, because the orbs aren't super great, but this is kind of the reality, is sometimes you're not going to always get the full number of orbs. So you know what? I don't mind that. His attack should still be super high anyway, overall. You should still see a very high number. But it will obviously kind of taper off a little bit in terms of damage because he won't have type effectiveness. So he'll be hitting neutral unless he crits. And that's why that mechanic is so good. So 3.5. This guy looks so cool. I really like him. Really like him a lot. Okay, the dodge kicks in. This could actually be kind of bad. Please don't super this guy back. Thank you, because I would have done a lot of damage. He would have done a lot of damage. All right. Oh, really? I guess that's not so bad, because I was just thinking in my head, I didn't say it, that I messed up. That I was supposed to float that Goku, so that way I could kind of separate him and get rid of the support, because I do want to show the Goku without a support, right? So I guess we'll be doing that here. Really close to a Dokkan attack now. And I do want to avoid it, so I'll heal up. Give you those. Yeah, definitely avoiding that Dokkan attack. Excellent. All right, so far so good. Yeah, I want to get at least one turn with the Goku without support. That's it. Because we've shown how powerful he can get pretty much in his best setting. Okay, here we go. So I'll avoid his front spot super. Make sure I get 6 orbs. Yeah, perfect. Although he doesn't need it this round. He's already type effective, but whatever. Okay. And boom. So we do get the Dokkan attack. We're at max HP too, so all right. And now that I've separated him from that support Goku after this turn, we'll be able to gauge him a little bit better, I guess. Okay. So next time around when we see this Goku, he'll be on a no support rotation. So 3.3, obviously still a really good number. Being this high above 3 million is nuts, though. These DokkanFests lately have been reaching insane heights offensively. Like 3 million used to be like incredible, and it still is, right? But I mean, like these guys are able to get 4 million plus now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, next time around, that's what we'll do, and we'll pretty much wrap from there. $70K. All right, we're down to 80% HP. Not bad. And Bardock maybe beats it here. All right. No, I was grossly overestimating his offense. But hey, he did an additional super anyway, so it's cool. And still doesn't beat it. All right, this time around. Third time is a charm from Bardock. Here we go. The other Bardock anyway. All righty. So now, here we go. Hopefully I can get 6, because it actually matters this turn. Is 6 lined up? No. Nope. Yeah, you're just not going to get that very often. It really just depends. I mentioned it in my breakdown video, but like units that can manipulate that, like STR Goten, so like units that can help you with that are going to be really good alongside these characters. they're just going to really help out a ton in terms of getting that. So I'm going to unfortunately miss out on that. But, I mean, he'll still do a crap ton of damage. But I am going to unfortunately miss out on that. And this will be our final turn anyway. So, all right, let's see his offense regardless. So, and he's sustained at least 140-ish thousand, 150,000, right? That's really good numbers for him. Very, very good defense. It's not, okay, so it's not enough defense to tank through this event in particular. But for the most part, that's really good defense. He's going to be really good on, like, SBR, man. Really good. And 3 million. Okay. Sounds about right. Will you additional, though? Show me that additional. 3.2 million. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah. All right. There you have it, everyone. Goku is very, very good. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.